Hi there, it's day 23 of Yogtober. Today we're going to start in the cobbler's pose. So the knees out wide, just draw yourself up through the sitting bones and out through the crown of the head, nice long spine. And just take some breaths here, 3 deep breaths. And you can actually lean with your elbows into the inner thighs there and just press. You might have to round to do that a little bit. Deep breath there, pressing with your elbows. That's it. And then just bring your hands to the toes and just do some gentle butterfly wings like that. Brilliant. And then just draw your right heel in and send the left leg away. So draw the toes back, sit up nice and straight, and just walk your hands with a flat back through this space. So you're stretching out the hip here, and then just bow your hip round. Just pad back, and you can get the foot flat to the floor. Hold on with your your left hand, and reach up and over, holding on to wherever you get to the legs, or just shooting the arm over like that. And you can just look up as you just tuck your shoulder in against the knee, and just you can experiment with where feels good and maybe get the arms straight. Good. And let's do the same thing on the other side. So left comes in, right shoots out. Nice straight foot, pad through the middle. Walk your hands out, bowing forwards. And just walk yourself back. And we'll just get this foot down. Hold on with the opposite side. Take your shoulder for a trip to the knee. And you can either reach up, just straight up or over, and look over the shoulder like that. Just experiment with where to put the foot, and that's your anchor there. That's brilliant. And then just come back to the cobblers for a few more beats, and draw yourself up nice and straight. Really sort of stretch out the back, holding onto your ankles. 3 more breaths here. Good. And then we just come on to all fours. And just push your glutes out over the heels in a big circle. So you're drawing a circle with your bum. Out to the side and back round. Out to the side and back round. And the other side. So going the other way in the other direction. A few knee clicks there. Lovely. And let's go into an up dog. Really nice up dog. Straight arms and just looking upwards. Just get the shoulder blades together. And push back, child's pose. Come up and into all fours, tuck the toes under and come into downward facing dog. So just give yourself plenty of space, pedal out the legs. Brilliant. And we'll shoot into the air, nice big stretch. And then take the right foot in between the hands and just land the foot so you're in warrior one. Bending that front leg. From here, spin out and open to the warrior two. Nice, lovely stretch across the top of the chest. Let's reverse it, so the reverse warrior. And then just come back. And take your hands behind the back, slightly spin that back foot to the front into the humble warrior. Now from here, open out the hands and slightly tuck your arm underneath your shoulder, or sort of behind your knee, and just get nice and close to that front leg with the shoulder, and just see what happens when you bring the leg up and balance. So this is your your left leg up, hold on to the foot, and just see if you can just spin that knee all the way up as you straighten everything out and do this. It's actually called the soldier. So just try that one. It's a real good stretch for the hip. And let's bring that down, spin it back, return to the warrior one. And we'll go hands down and take the foot back to the dog. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So the left leg rises high this time, all the way in between the hands. Let the foot land all the way up to the warrior one. And we'll open out to the warrior two. Reverse warrior. And then just catch hold of your hands behind your back, angle the foot to the front to go into a humble warrior. Pulling yourself into that position where your shoulders just tucked behind your knee. Just get your back foot so it's ready to lift. And then what we do, I'm just going to come into this sort of position to try and show you. Just angle it there, both hands are supporting, and then this leg lifts into the air, so your right leg this time, heel comes into the glutes, catch hold of the foot, and then just try and straighten everything out. And this right hand's there for balance. Try and find a neutral spot for your head. It's a nice one to try. Super soldier. Okay, all the way back down into the warrior one. If you can just catch that there, reach up and drop the hands down back to the dog. So a bit of a different one there, one quite fun to try. Here we are in the dog. Just bend the knees and just hover, hooking the hips under for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send the hips up high again. And just shake out the head nice and loose. Drop down to the forearms, into the dolphin. So you might want to just walk a little tiny bit forwards and just keep your neck and head neutral. Push the chest towards the thighs, stretch out the shoulders. And then just take a step back so that you're here in plank, low plank pose. Hook the hips under and breathe. Just breathe as normal. Just pushing back through the heels. It's good to do things that challenge you every day, just to keep the strength building in the core. Good. And just let your body go all the way down to the ground. And also back down. Just stretch out forwards as you lift everything off the ground. Salambasana, then just drop your head on top of the hands and just rock from side to side. Just letting the knuckles naturally massage your third eye. Okay, just reaching behind you now with both hands. You can always do this separate, one at a time if it's difficult. Or catch hold of your trousers leg or anything, lifting up, forward and down. We'll do this 4 times. So this is 2 and down. And 3. And the last one, go for it. Hold it there. And release. Push back into the rabbit pose. So knees together, hold on to your heels and bring the forehead as close as you can with a rounded spine, and then just lift off so your arms become straight. And just let your head, the crown of the head, graze the ground. Stretches out the neck really nicely, then push back. And you're on the knees. Have 3 breaths here. Okay, just come forwards into plank pose again. I'll just do a little wild thing. So all you do is like just let your left knee lift, keep the knees together, flip over so the toes touch down, push up through the hips and up and out through the chest. Just hold it there. And we'll just do the same thing on the other side. So you kind of from plank, flick the right leg up, spin the lower body, touch down and reaching up and back. That's brilliant. And spinning back around. Let your knees come down to the ground. Stretch the right back and allow yourself to come into the pigeon. Shoulders back. And then forward in the humble pigeon. Just let your whole body weight be over the leg. Should feel really nice. Just pushing into the ground. Take the weight as you do the other side. So stretching up first. Proud pigeon to the humble. Body weight over that leg. Pushing into the ground. All the way, tuck the toes under, lift the hips into the downward dog again, shake the head loose. And just step through so that you can come down to do a little bridge. So just lifting the hips up and through, make sure your feet are parallel, wriggle the shoulder blades together and just stay there in this lovely bridge, gazing up to the ceiling. And then you can support your hands as you just flick the legs up, and if it feels okay, just let your feet lift up into the air and the plough supporting your back. Arms can come down, make a little tripod there so that you can just let your legs go all the way over if you've got the space. And then just lifting right up high into your shoulder stand. Just be careful of your neck here. And if it feels like you want to try this one where you get your knees by the ears and your feet just flat to the floor, have a little go at that one. And then just gently support your back as you roll out of it. Keep the knees tucked in and just move side to side. And just to finish today, move your bum over to a wall, and in my case a window, if you can. Shuffle towards a wall, and just let your feet go against the wall and slide to where feels comfortable. And just breathe there. Really nice to breathe. Have about 4 minutes a day in this position and you won't regret it. Just gently press on your legs. Mine's not a proper wall, I'm just doing this to sort of show you, but just imagine you've got a wall in front of you, bum's right up against it, and relax. It's great to get the blood just moving the other direction and taking a load off. It really is great and therapeutic, very healing, this one. I'll just leave you here. Namaste. See you tomorrow.